Those are right there going to be people that are going to be camping, waiting for somebody to walk up. Always be scoping when you come down here and go into the parking lot, because there's going to be somebody looking right up at you. So we kind of, I think we actually went on a bloodthirsty here. Yep. There we go. What is going on, everybody? It is Abach1654 here, and today I'm actually going to be bringing you a brand new video. Today I'm going to bring you a little bit different than what I normally do, but still informative. I'm going to show you how to play the brand new map. Well, technically not brand new because it's been in other Call of Duties, but in terms for Cold War, which is Rush. So I'm going to show you a couple of different gameplays. I'm going to break down where the best angles are at in the actual game, which routes to go on, what's the best tactics as well too. I'm going to show you a little bit of me playing regular team deathmatch, and then we'll go over to hardcore because the style is a little bit different on what you would play. I'm not going to go over like my class setup too much. I'll kind of voice over that a little bit when I'm in the gameplay, but we're going to break down here basically step by step on what's going to be the best route and what's going to be the best thing for you to maximize your performance when it comes into Rush here. So we'll jump right into it. Before we do get started though, make sure you guys do hit that like button, make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so you guys do when we go live, so you guys do know when we go live or when we upload here on the channel. So let's dive right in. And already what we're doing is, this is the map of Rush. So what I like to do, especially if I'm starting off, the spawns are going to be right here and right here. So if you're on this side, you're going to be spawning basically by these parking lot and the trucks right here, basically this little point on that map. And then if you're spawning on this side here, you're going to be spawning in this kind of square right there. So as you can see, I always play on the yellow there. I play the outskirts. That's going to be your best bet, is playing the outskirts of the map. I know that's very generic. I know a lot of you guys know that. But the biggest thing is play the outsides, because if you're just rushing right through the middle, man, especially if you're playing hardcore, you're going to get destroyed. But you can see right here the benefit of that. So their team's coming right up. It's going towards their spawn. And we get a triple kill like that, because we play the outskirts of the map. We're not running straight down the middle. You know, sometimes you're going to get double teamed like that, and once you run into the middle, that's what happens. You're very exposed. This time I'm going to use the right corner, which is that side there. We'll go back just a little bit, and I'll show you guys that. So this time I just want a different route on Rush, which is going to be the right side. So you're going to go through here. This is an easy way, but make sure you're always, when you get to this little line here, which is essentially this ramp, make sure you're always aiming up there. I started to aim straight across because that's where the enemies are going to be. This window is very, very particular. Make sure you're always scoping down this window, because there's always enemies sitting in that window every single time. It is like without fail. This little window right here as well too, they're always sitting down in that window, and you'll see they're popping in. That's where they'll run from that spawn. So if you're on the side of the parking lot, they're gonna be running through that little gateway right here. They're always sitting right where I'm scoping in at right now. This map, I would also use a 2 to 3 times scope sight. It's gonna be the best thing for you. You're gonna get the best in terms of range as well too. It's not too, you know, small of a sight, but it's just the right amount. Alrighty, so here we're actually, I saw that the spawns have flipped. So I went back into basically where that parking lot was, because that's the biggest thing. You always have to be prepared for the spawns to be flipping, you know, especially if you're playing team deathmatch. Every couple of minutes, those spawns are flipping, especially if one team is destroying the other. Like, we're actually getting we're getting beaten up a little bit here, but now they flipped again, and now they're in front of us. Like I said, look for that window. They're always going to be sitting right there. That window as well too. Always gonna be sitting right there. So those are two huge windows where you'll be able to take advantage, and make sure that you're scoping into those, because those are easy kills every single time. That's where people will sit. And the window that I'm sitting at is another prime example of that's where people will sit all the time. So I'm playing the outskirts of the map. Once again, right there, got a quick double kill. In that window, man, I'm getting a triple kill because we got to kill a little bit before that clip. So I know that the spawns have flipped. He's coming out of that airway there. This guy's trying to hit me with a bat, but still end up getting him. So, like I said, I'll reiterate it again. Playing those outskirts in regular core team deathmatch is going to be huge. We end up getting all of our kill streaks. We got the hand cannon, napalm strike as well too. So we went off a little bit towards the end of this this match here. So we end up getting defeated, but let me switch over to some hardcore, and we went about 20 and 18. Nothing too crazy. We end up doing a little bit better in hardcore, so let's switch over to some hardcore on Rush. Okay, same thing here. We're playing some hardcore team deathmatch. I'm gonna go on the outer right side this time. When I'm running up that ramp, I'm going right to this window. I'm hard scoping because they're gonna be there every time, whether they're jumping through. So that's why I'm looking at that window, and I'm looking at that window right there every single time. So I end up getting picked off there, and because you gotta play a little bit more strategic when it comes to hardcore, obviously, like normal. But I'm going back to that side. That was just lucky. The spawns were flipping right there. So, but that's why I went back to. That's why I turned around just to make sure that nobody was spawning behind me. We ended up having 1 or 2 spawn behind me, but then I got people in front of me. So the spawn sometimes in hardcore or on small maps like that, they're all over the place, because especially with Nuketown, it's crazy. So from the other side, going up the left side there, camp, boom, right in that window every time. So even though I'm on the reverse side of it, still doing the same thing. Looking at that bus there, because they could be sitting in there, just like that little window. So it's the same concept. Even if you're on the opposite side there and it's reverse, it's the same concept when it comes to which areas to look at and to scope at. It's not camping. You're basically just making sure you're like getting all access points of where enemies could be sitting, because that's the biggest thing, is you don't want to get picked off by a random enemy. That's nobody wants that. So here we went up that left side a little bit. We end up getting a quick double kill here, because that's where a lot of them will spawn in. Actually, I'm sorry, triple kill. We end up getting a triple kill there because they'll spawn in a little bit before where the paintball animation thing is, and then they'll basically be running right into that little area there. We get another triple kill here. I just was bum rushing, so that's another tactic you can do, but I wouldn't recommend it. You're going to get picked off every time. But we got another triple kill right there. So we're doing a lot better in hardcore mode. Once again, scoping in on this little window there, scoping in on that one, scoping in on that passageway. So we're just kind of making sure we're doing all those access points. You're not getting picked off by, a random enemy there. Okay, so we're spawning in on the opposite side here, which we haven't really spawned in too much. This is going to be the spot that's leading into the paintball area right there. We've got an enemy that was scoping out there, and a teammate got it. So I wouldn't run directly through the paintball area, because you can get kind of easily picked off there. This is a little risky too, running across the map, but making sure I use those access points. Those are right there, are going to be people that are going to be camping, waiting for somebody to walk up. Always be scoping when you come down here and go into the parking lot, because there's going to be somebody looking right up at you. So I think we actually went on a bloodthirsty here. Yep, there we go. So you make sure that make sure you're staying, basically not undercover, but make sure you're constantly using coverage, especially when you're playing hardcore. That's going to be a huge thing, because what you're going to allow yourself to do is to make sure that you're not left just wide open, exposed all over the place. We end up getting our napalm strike. We end up getting our cruise missiles as well too. So, we end up getting the hand cannon. So we're hitting all of our score streaks, and I could have put on a chopper gunner. We could have maybe gotten close to a chopper gunner if it was a longer match, but we still won off on this one too. Positive KD in this one. So right now we're 22 and 12. So we're doing very good with doing these tactics, regardless from where we're coming from. We're making sure that we're staying consistent with how we're playing the map, and making sure that we look at all those access points. We're not blindly running. And then if you're blindly running, you're not gonna, you're not gonna be able to get, good coverage. You're gonna get picked off super easy, and you're gonna end up going a negative, KD. So the biggest thing that I'm stressing here as well too is I'm not the greatest at Call of Duty, but I've been getting increasingly better over the years, and these are just some things that helped me to make sure I'm going positive, make sure I'm enjoying the game, I'm not getting demolished as well too, especially what skill-based matchmaking. That can be frustrating sometimes, so this is going to help you to kind of counteract that and have some fun in the game and be tactical as well too. So this one we ended up winning. We went 22 and 14, good KD. on that one. So this is for beginners. This is for somebody who wants to enjoy this brand new map. That's how to play Rush. It's available for everybody for free after the update, which is, was a few days ago. If you guys have any questions, or if you guys like this video, enjoyed this video, and you guys want me to demonstrate how to play more maps and what are good tactics that I use and guns I use on there, I use the Groza, the Groza on this map, which is my favorite gun. I use that on Nuketown all the time. Flash grenades I use, Semtex I use as well too. So if you guys did enjoy that video, make sure you guys hit that like button. I will be doing more of these. I enjoy breaking down my gameplay, and the brand new maps that are coming out. So if you like breakdowns of brand new maps and gameplay, and how-tos, this is a channel for you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.